Bears control, longs are counter, small if at all. You could wait to see if it bounced off the next strong level and reclaimed this one that it's battling with. Another way to trade it. Make it bounce here and say, okay, now reclaim this. Now I'm going to be interested. We'll drop to a 30-second chart just to see the gyrations here. We're in between two places we're interested in engaging in price. It did dip down. It didn't take it all. And I'm still not sure this is a good low. A little suspicious. Certainly have not started laddering back to the north. Tricky area. Like I said, this is where we're wanting to go. Long missed my entry by just a little bit. Just by a little bit. So this is, is this going to be a good entry here? And then reclaiming this level would be really great. All right, if you took that, stay green, stay green, stay green. I'm long 28, but it's like getting on a bucking horse. I mean, what is it going to do? It's going to get me out right here. So I'm out. I require touch and go. I require touch and go here. One punch on my trade card, done. But not the type of day I want to fight. I'm going to bounce 6 points. What do you do? I can't let it go back against me. But it's not a trade location I'm willing to die on the hill. So it's okay. Coming back to the opening, probably will have a small reaction back into here and then make it to here. So this is real-time George. That did not happen. It touched the opening and slammed back in. So notice our mapping. You should already be long. And because it's OPEX Friday, quarterly OPEX, who knows what the heck's going to happen? You've got to expect vicious whipsaw price action, and that's what we got. So we were mapping longs there closer to where you see the number 5. It laddered over the next strong level. We got long. Some people held better than me. You can't let any single trade hurt you, whether it's long or short. We got the overnight low just below us, then the deeper portion of battle plan 5. I'd love to see a 15-point candle push down into here. Bears control, longs are counter, small if at all. One really good piece of news about oil, because really right now we're trading oil more than we're trading ES. Can reverse this thing so hard with a gap on Sunday. It'll be interesting to see. And if you're waiting for the next ladder, this would be this. And if we can clear the opening, we're going to do really well. On a follow through, in my opinion. What do I know? Bulls still have not defended anything. All right, we're still laddering down. Bears control, longs are counter. Wait for a second ladder is always the safest bet in this environment. It is account saving. You won't be in early. That's the nature of the second ladder. But it's the second ladder at least has some sort of confirmation. They defended one time. Yesterday's long I took, you had a front side bounce here, you had a front side bounce here. So I took this front side here. It went against me, but then, then had that explosion, but at least there was a laddering here where you're like, okay, I've got a little bit of evidence we're laddering. Let's wait for some little bit of evidence of laddering. There's none. Plenty of time to be in a trade if there's laddering. Like I said, this just does not feel like a good low to me. I really want a strong push and then that rapid movement back. We have not seen that yet. If it doesn't take the overnight low, that is fine, actually. But we want to see strong reclaims. All right, come on. Big candle down. Big candle down. Big candle down. Come on. Big candle down. Okay. If you do a rapid reversal here, we'll play laddering. If not, let's come further down. But it did take the overnight low. This is the weekly low. We are at a new weekly low. If it was reverse here, I would want to see a strong fair value gapping candle to here, like one big candle. So certainly a dangerous trade. Speculator special has long off of this. Small, risky. Place your stop a comfortable distance away from the entry. Be a professional risk manager and understand the name is Speculator Special. OPEX Friday on quarterly expiration. As dangerous as it gets. Well, we just need a piece. Don't let any trade go against you because it can hurt you tremendously, even if you're small. I'd rather you just take a paper cut something and call it done. but we're certainly entering into an area of interest. And we made it to a big round number, didn't we? 6,600. Waiting for laddering. White candles do not excite me. Laddering is what we're looking for. We're leaving no fair value gaps here. I'm still in stand down mode. I had one entry, went 6 points, came back and got me. Bearish control. Dangerous price action. Nice laddering down. I mean, a beautiful bounce off the opening. There's just no way I'm going to take that short down here at the expected range looking for a short. We're already at the bottom, really. So nothing for me. I'm waiting for laddering or a new low and new laddering. And if it's nothing, it's nothing. What do I do? Well, I had one trade. So really, technically, I should be done. Everything is super high risk today. Whatever level 10 is, you can add a little. All right, certainly coming to the apex of the drawing now. Bearish control. We are laddering down. Be careful. Be careful. I'm waiting to see if we can reclaim. And below here, this is new territory. This is new territory. This is not good for lots of people. This is where people will start calling you this weekend and say, hey, you're in the market. What's going on? Waiting for a reclaim. Remember when we did what's the first untested daily level on the chart? I looked at that last night. I went, where again is that? It's like 64 something. It's still quite a ways down there. 64 something. All right, let's see if we can get a strong ladder back here. See if we can get a move, because that was a nice little candle there. Now can we get a really strong push through up through here? Still laddering down. Bulls have not defended anything yet. Could this be the first ladder? It wouldn't be surprising if it's the first ladder, but also dangerous. Laddering down continues. Could this be the first ladder? It very well could be. We're interested in laddering. Now, at this point, I think it's prudent we throw in this trend line. Let's break this trend line now, too. We got to get something else to break. You want a definitive break. Nice defense here at this level. Doesn't mean they're going to win. This is the type of day where, like, you get a 25-point candle or something, like, as a reversal candle. Like, it's crazy. Well, I am long, positionally long here at 95. I've taken a lot of back and forth here. I've got plenty of points for the week to justify just letting it hang here. But I'm positionally, it's a positional trade, and I'm probably wrong, but I've got some points I can play with. So it's not a horrible place on the chart to be long positionally. Laddering down is continuing. Bulls really haven't done much yet. We've paused here. I'll give them, you paused here. And just because the market's short doesn't mean they can't go more short. They don't have to short cover today. Certainly can't, for me, I can't short when we're down here at the expected range. Now, it's kind of wild because if you go back a day or so, I don't think you'd still be in it. But there was that London short. Remember that? As it came down in, we made money in here nicely, then FOMC, and it continued further down after the close. But if you took this short and you did what I do on longs, which is, hey, I got to be above the high. I've got to be above the high. I don't care what's happening. I'm above the high. You're still short. Which is pretty wild. You don't normally get that very often on the short side. But if you were playing the RTH and keeping your stop above the RTH, you're still short. A monster white candle is required, in my opinion. And then look for laddering if you were interested. We are leaning out the airplane. That's why I said below battle plan 5, I have no interest. I will have to make myself stand down. Wouldn't be shocked to get a Trump tweet today to make this thing skyrocket going into the weekend. Nice little battle here, but yeah, we're leaning out of the airplane here. This is a scary location for us to get much further under. But you know, if we push down and we got a rapid reclaim of this level, I'd be interested. I'm a trader. I'm a trader, but it is OPEX Friday, man. It's no joke. It hurts lots of people. And one way you would know how well you do is you've been using our journaling software and marking it as a special day. And then you can go pull up every OPEX Friday in one filter. And you can go look at your P&L. You can go look at your notes. You can, how was my discipline on this particular day? You know, what if for some reason OPEX Friday, your discipline was always horrible? Well, you don't have to correct that. You have to avoid it. You have to go, yeah, I don't do good on these days. Like, I just have to avoid it. I don't need to improve my OPEX Friday trading. I need to improve my ability to say no. But if you're not tracking that, you're just going off memory. Good luck with that. And we're at a very critical part of the move. I am still long. What a battle here, huh? All right, we need to stay above the strong level now for me to stay in this trade. Come on, we need a bigger white candle than that. Push up. It needs to make a statement. Nice, almost a 10-pointer. I can't let that hurt me at all. So stop has moved up. Not a bad call for the speculator special area. Was not a touch and go. I mean, I took a lot of back and forth. Had my stop 2 points under the low. And now it's at break even. So don't care. It's OPEX. Who knows, man? This thing could reverse with 50-point candles to the south. You know what I mean? Well, yeah. You know, we talked about if you were short from earlier, as soon as you get to the expected range, you got to be careful. Like, how much more you think it's going to do? I don't know the answer. But there comes places on the chart where you got to go, all right, I need to be mindful of where I'm at. So now we're getting a nice fair value gap, a little bit of a fair value gap. Yeah. I thought 95 was a good place. I personally have a difficult time holding back and forth, but there's those locations where I'm like, I got to do this here. If I'm going to do it somewhere, it's here. And what do I know? It could come back and get me, and I will close my platform. I will close my platform. I'm going to add to my trade at 01. I want to move my combined stop to break even. And if it gets me out of both contracts, I took a chance. It's okay. I doubled my leverage on a winning trade. And if it gets me out, I'm done. If it gets me out, I'm done. So just to show you, I added to my winning trade, moved the combined stop. And if it gets me, I'm just going to close my platform. And I'm closing my platform. I'm done. Oh, well, if it goes, this is not my move on my terms. That is just something I firmly believe in. There are moves that are not your moves on your terms. I'm out. Platform is closed. No, thank you. Well, nice move off the area. Can't complain. It was up 15 points. Well, they are not running out the door. Let's zoom out. Let's go look at a daily chart. Let's just zoom out. Let's take some looks. I'm not going to trade anymore, so I don't care. So on a daily chart, I'd put on a anchored VWAP where I thought this was the big moment of change. Some people do it differently, where they put like an anchored VWAP. Where is that? So we're kind of getting close to that on a larger scale. So there's a critical low right here at 59.29 that on the NQ chart, it took it here. ES did not take that. So something of interest there. On a weekly chart, turn everything off. 1, 2, 3, 4 down weeks. So this is the low that I said was a critical low that ES did not take. But NQ did. Let's go look at NQ. You'll see on the same weekly here. NQ, some old, this level right here. It's the same level. NQ took that, which is interesting, you know. Is this ES's turn to come back and grab that next? Would be a delightful target to the downside, or to finally grab that. And there doesn't seem to be any stopping it. So below here, I'm just going to hang out. My next place I would be interested in engaging in price, in all honesty, is here. 65.29. If I had drawn a battle plan number 6, that's where it would have been. Way down there. Because it makes the most sense to me. And that's not that far away. I mean, look at it. It's easily on the screen. 70 points. So if it made it down to here and we started reversing, I would be very interested. Very interested. So my next place of high interest is here, 65.29. All right, so we made it to target, believe it or not. We had to lose the 65.95, drop down 66 points right into the level that we were looking for from Zoom. I took the long at the strong level here, took a little heat, but loved where we were at, did multiple contracts, peeled and peeled, and still holding a single runner back. And so, you know, was not in this short. I'm not interested in shorting underneath the expected range. I told the group that if we get underneath here, I am not interested in engaging again until we get here. No big deal. I'll watch it drop to 65 points, wait till it drops into my bucket, and then I'm interested in going long. And that's what we do. If you're interested in learning our system, check us out at macrostrader.com. Get at least a battle plan membership. Check out the trial offers available and come join us and trade with us next week. How many of these trades do you need? Not many.